Hi, this is Raj from ML Sportscars. Here I've got a 2009 Porsche 911 Carrera S 997 Gen 2, finished in triple black, so it's Basalt Black Metallic paintwork. It's got black Alcantara roof lining and extended black leather. So there's the inside. The wheels also have been finished in gloss black to match the sort of stealth all black look, and they are the 19-inch sport design wheels, which were factory fitted. They have been recently refurbished, so there's no marks on them at all. I have had all the discs and pads replaced quite recently. The tyres are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S all round, and they are seen as sort of the perfect handling all-weather sports tyre for the 997 Gen 2s. It's also fitted with, I mean, it obviously looks quite a bit lower. It is fitted with PASM because it's an S model, so that comes as standard on these cars. So it's 10mm lower than a car without PASM. But subsequent to that, it's had H&R springs fitted, which I think lower it another 20 or 30mm. So it's quite a bit lower than a standard 997 Gen 2 Carrera S. But then also, to improve the stance of the wheels, it's also been fitted with H&R wheel spacers. So they're in there. So there's those extra discs between the brake disc and the wheel. It's that silver bit there. And as a result of that, it's actually got the matching longer wheel bolts as well, so that it all fits properly. I've just had full wheel alignment done on this car, so I know it's handling true and as it should be. And also, what else have I done? I've had the air conditioning condensers replaced as well, so that's these radiators in there, and they're brand new, so both of those have been replaced. Spec wise, the spec of this is really nice. Additional changes over factory specification are tinted windows, so side windows and the rear window, they're all tinted with a film which can be reversed. It's fitted on the insides of the windows. And also the exhaust, it's had the rear silencer delete, so it sounds very much like the optional sports exhaust when it's open, except this one has it all the time, so it makes a lovely sound now. On the inside, it is extended black leather. With the optional hardback sport seats, so that's that grey finish there. And they're also optioned with the heating, so that's a two-stage system there. It's fitted with the optional BOSE system as well, so it has the BOSE logo there. And also in the back, it has the optional BOSE subwoofer. So that's that section there, which wouldn't be there if it didn't have the BOSE. It would have an extra sort of step in the shelf there. Other nice features are, it has the 7-speed PDK box, so that can be run in full auto, full manual, or a combination of the two. And you can use the rocker switches here, or you can put it in full manual mode here, push it to the side, and then you've got push it away for upper gear and pull it towards you for downer gear, a bit like a rally car sequential box. The PDK surround and also the center console are finished in basalt black, so the metallic black that the car exterior is painted in, those two have been painted in that as well, which is really nice. It's also fitted with cruise control, and it's got the auto dimming mirror, so it has the sensors there, and consequently it also has the auto dimming side mirrors and the rain sensor to determine how fast the intermittent wipe of the wiper should be when they're on. It's fitted with Sport Chrono Package Plus, so it has the dashboard mounted stopwatch, and it has, because it's a PDK with Sport Chrono Package Plus, it has Sport and Sport Plus, and also launch control mode. There's the PASM switchable suspension, which all still works even with those lowering springs. That's all as it should be, and it actually rides really well even on those lower springs. It still has adequate damping. It doesn't crash over speed bumps or anything like that. It's still very drivable as it is, even though it looks really, really good. You haven't really compromised on the handling at all. In fact, I think it actually handles better now that the wheel alignment's all done as well. I know it's handling as it should be. The other options on this car, let me just put that on. It has the satnav system and it has the phone module as well. So it has Bluetooth phone connectivity and the auxiliary or universal audio interface. So it has auxiliary USB and iPod connectivity. You can actually buy off of Amazon Bluetooth modules that work with this car. I think they're around £20. In fact, I think I've got one in my pocket. So this little device here, you plug this into the USB slot and this into the 3.5mm jack. You then pair your phone to this via Bluetooth, and you can still pair it to the PCM for phone calls, and it will basically do audio streaming when you choose auxiliary on this system. And also if there's a phone call, it will then patch it through the PCM system so you can talk through the car's standard stereo system. So it works really well as a hack, as it were, to get full audio streaming, just like on the more modern 991s, 992s, and also 981s in the Cayman and Boxsters. So that's a really nice feature. I think it's around £25 for this little thing, but very, very good little workaround to bring your car up to date. It's covered 68,402 miles, and let me just look when it was last serviced. Info serviced. So the next service is due in 18,000 miles or 556 days. So we serviced this earlier this year. And it was a major service, including spark plugs and all the other bits, and we've got the invoices for that. In fact, I've got it here. So for every car I produce this file. So at the start it has the V5, there is 5 previous owners, then I have spec, all the options, so things I've run through. I think I've run through everything on there, just looking through it now. Cruise control I mentioned, rear parking sensors, BOSE, tracker. It's also got the tracker with tracker fobs, and then I have the full sort of list of everything in standard equipment as well as the optional stuff. And then over revs, so it's got just range 1 and 2, which is pretty much all you can get in these cars. So just range 1 and 2, which is literally hitting the red line. Range 2 you can get by hitting the red line going downhill. PDK cars shouldn't really have anything above range 3. So 1 and 2 is fine. And all the engine hours and everything corroborate as you'd expect. Then it's got full service history, Porsche and Porsche specialists. Last service was done in March 2021. Major service, oil and pollen filter, spark plugs, brake fluid change, drive belt change, and 4 brand new brake discs and pads. So literally everything has been done on this car for the next sort of 18 months or so, just over. So you don't have to do anything other than MOT it. This will come with 12 months MOT. So there's all the MOT certificates and all the invoices as well. So there's lots and lots of paperwork with this car, which is great. It's also got the original stamped service book and the book pack, which I don't have here. Also, yeah, obviously it has 2 keys, and as I said, it has that set of 2 tracker fobs as well. So there's all of the invoices. I mean, a huge amount of invoices for this car, actually, way more than normal. So great provenance with this car. I sold this to the last owner in March, and I've bought it back. So it's now available with 5 previous owners instead of the 4 previous owners that I sold it with last time. And yeah, it's ready to be enjoyed. The 997 Gen 2s are, in engine terms, bulletproof because they have the direct fuel injection engines. The S models have the 3.8, so it's the 3.8 there, and the Gen 2 cars are direct fuel injection, as it says there. You can tell it's a Gen 2 because it has pointed rear lights. They come to a point. The Gen 1 997 sort of have a bit that comes down and then across. The bumper's different and the lights are different as well, and obviously the airbox is different. There's very little of the engine you can actually see, but it's a 3.8 litre flat 6 normally aspirated car with 385 horsepower, and with the PDK box and Sport Chrono package plus in launch control, I think it will do 0 to 60 in around 4.3. So it's a very, very quick car. It's a 2S, so it's just rear wheel drive, not four wheel drive like the 4S models. So yeah, it's a very, very stunning, lovely car. Paintwork is in absolutely fabulous condition, as are the wheels. As I've said, they've been refurbished, so it's ready to be enjoyed by its new owner. If you're interested in the car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.